Sixers need some points here.
Here's Lee. Floater in the lane, couldn't get it to go, but got his own rebound and is fouled on the play by Jody Meeks.
And Mark, coming out of halftime, Doug Collins probably stressed defense. Golden State's down to 41% from the field. That's a number that Philly, that's their number, 41. They give up 87 only during the regular season here. So becoming more of a Philly pace game now. Defense becoming more prominent from the Sixers.
Nate Robinson checks into the ball game at the point for Golden State. Boy, Iguodala really playing lockdown defense. They double Ellis and take the ball out of his hands. A foul called on the play against the 76ers. It's against Drew Holloway. But there you see the value of Andre Iguodala. He covers a lot of different positions, doesn't he?
Absolutely. He can guard pretty much anybody except the center. And on some nights, he probably could do that as well.
Here's Rush from downtown, and he finally gets one to fall. After 2 previous three-point misses, that gets the lead under double digits to 9.
Finally, yeah, they were 1 for 12 before that Brandon Rush 3.
There's Brand inside, contested by Lee to no avail.
And Mark, we mentioned how much the Sixers miss Spencer Hawes. We can't underestimate the impact of Steph Curry. To me, the second best shooter in the league right now behind Ray Allen.
Nate Robinson with the miss. Yeah, he's not going to be ready for a little bit still.
And when he and Monte are together, they're really a tough duo to defend in the backcourt.
Despite that, Chris, despite that sentiment, there's a feeling, for whatever reason, true or not, as Lavoy Allen misses everything, that the backcourt of Curry and Ellis somehow doesn't fit or work.
Well, there's no question size is a problem when you have Steph Curry and Monte Ellis playing big minutes. But I think what the Warriors are looking, you have to get something that's better. You just don't want to make a trade because as Nate Robinson knocks down a 3.
Nate Robinson was a nice pickup for the Golden State Warriors after he was released by Oklahoma City. Back in January, 3-time slam dunk champ knocks one down.
And we haven't seen much of him yet tonight, but I think Klay Thompson is a guy that's really going to be a wonderful player. He's got good size, he can play the 2, so.
Ooh, and a follow slam by Elton Brand, who seemed to turn the clock back with a new set of legs on that play.
A little flashback for E.B. Nice catch and finish, Elton Brand.
He's got 12. Lee from straightaway knocks it down. David Lee. The lead down to 8 points. Lee has 18, right around his season average.
Created by Monte Ellis, dribble drive, gets into the paint, forces the defense to help. Nice catch and shoot by David Lee.
Shoot by Jody Meeks off the mark, wide left, rebounded by Nate Robinson. We talked about the size issue that you brought up with Curry and Ellis in the backcourt. It becomes more of an issue when Nate Robinson at 5'9" is your backup point guard, right?
Yes, but Nate, I think mentally, thinks he's about 6'9".
There you go.
And on given nights, he plays like it, man. That guy, he gives you everything all the time. Great energy. What a competitor. I wouldn't be afraid to play him against anybody. He's not going to back down from him.
There's Brand feeling good. That one off the mark, and Ellis looking for a number. Calls his own number. Monte Ellis. A little trickery and sleight of hand down the lane to make it a 6-point game. Ellis with 18. Holiday trying to find a little get back and get some.
Nice pull-up jumper by Drew Holiday. Nice pick by Elton Brand. And just took what was open. Didn't overdo it. Got to a 16-foot jump shot. Great balance. And great defense by Elton Brand to deny the pass to Epeudo.
Took it himself. Elton Brand taking it almost the distance. And is fouled on the play by Epeudo.
In transition, Monte Ellis. Tough finish by 3 76er defenders. Unstoppable in transition, Monte Ellis.
Certainly was on that play as Elton Brand goes to the foul line. A 70% free throw shooter. Pointed out earlier, missed a couple of games with a thumb injury. He's still recovering from. Sunday, great day of basketball for you folks. Starts with a key NBA countdown at 12:30. Then at 1 on ABC, it's the Knicks against the Celtics, followed by the Heat and Lakers. NBA Sunday on ABC. as the Jeremy Lin phenomenon continues to percolate in Gotham. Boston Celtics, a lot of speculation about the future of Rajon Rondo, their point guard, whether he'll be there past the March 15 trade deadline or not.
Teams have to look at everything. They have to look under every stone, every possibility. As Monte Ellis.
His name's been brought up in trade rumors too, as far as Golden State is concerned.
Absolutely. We had talked about that, addressing the backcourt situation. But again, you need to make a trade to make your team better, not just to make a trade.
You'd be taking out a whole lot of the equation of trading Monte Ellis. And he pokes the ball loose that time defensively. Gets it back. The lead is 8. Lets it go from downtown. Here's Iguodala. Holiday will pull it out. Now, Drew Holiday has had a lot of sage mentoring from Aaron McKie. Ellis on the rebound here. Aaron McKie, a former veteran of over a decade of NBA experience, an assistant coach with the 76ers, said that he was trying to get Holiday to understand pace, game situation, and tempo as Rush misses the layup.
Well, most young players need time to progress and mature.
Young. And he draws the foul. Monte Ellis single-handedly trying to bring Golden State back in this ball game. He's the game's high scorer with 20. Weaving his way through traffic right down Interstate 76. And then the soft touch for the finger roll. Golden State hanging around when we come back. In the Spurs. And San Antonio, right before the All-Star break, Chris put together a nice 11-game winning streak. What about their prospects in the West? I mean, everybody talks OKC, but what about San Antonio?
Unbelievable job. Greg Popovich up there for Coach of the Year. Tony Parker should be mentioned for MVP. You know, they made that run when Ginobili got hurt early in the season. I'm sure a lot of teams in the West were saying we can maybe take San Antonio's spot. Not having it. Playing great basketball. I'm going to be there Sunday when they play Denver. Looking forward to that.
Ginobili coming off that oblique injury. As Steph Curry waits his turn to come back from that foot injury, that same troublesome right foot that he had surgery on this past off season in July, although he told me before the game that the two injuries are not related. This procedure held. Here's Lee with 7 on the shot clock, cross court. Klay Thompson, he's got to squeeze it off soon, and finally does, and did it at a very propitious time. Klay Thompson, the rookie, son of Michael Thompson, former Lakers great.
Great shot, under duress, kept his composure. He's a really good young talent.
Vukovic on the baseline knocks it down. You know, I know there's some fans in the northwest part of the country in Portland upset with me right now because I said former Laker great and not Portland Trailblazer great Michael Thompson.
Well, drafted #1 by the Trailblazers.
Monte Ellis a little bit out of control. That's an offensive foul. His first.
The whirling dervish.
Wow. Can we give him style points, if nothing else?
You know how I feel about the charge. And Dick Pavetta's my guy. But if a guy does a 720, let's play on it. If that shot went in, you have to give it to him. We'll be sure. If he misses it, Philadelphia's out on the break.
We'll be sure to hit Dick Pavetta with an email on that right after the game.
No, it's not, Dick. It's the rules. He's enforcing the rules that are established.
10-point ball game, 1:01.5 to go here in the third quarter. Ellis off the weak side, pinned down. And Monte Ellis has suddenly gone cold, shooting 10 of 20 now from the field. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Backing down Rush. 1 minute to go now in the third quarter. Golden State trying to keep it close, and Ellis with another miss. Nice pass by Turner. Tipped up by Young twice, 3 times. Loose ball. Turner threw a block on Udo out of bounds. It'll be 76er ball. And Mark Jackson is incensed on the sidelines. Puzzled. I'm not sure that the 76er player was actually diving for the ball. Let's take one more look at this, Chris.
Well, great effort by Thaddeus Young. Mark, you said once, twice, 3 times on the offensive glass. Loose ball. Ekpe Udoh goes down. Evan Turner shields him off. Oh, shielding. Shielding,
Okay.
yes.
All right. I'll have to write that one down. Vukovic. 10 on the shot clock for Iguodala. A little pull-up over Lee. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay 76er ball.
And Mark, I mentioned earlier about Evan Turner. I think he's got wonderful talent, and I think he's going to be a wonderful player. To get the maximum out of your ability, there's some things that are prerequisites. You have to be fit. You have to be mentally sharp. And I think he's going to be a really good player. The lockout, sometimes guys don't understand, especially young players. Once that season starts, it's time to go. You don't have any practice time. You got to be ready to go from the start. And I really think he's going to be a great player. We talked a little bit with Coach Collins. He feels the same way. It just looks like he needs a little more extra work.
And right now, 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Williams fouled by Nate Robinson with 9 seconds to go. Mark Jackson wired for sound.
They up 8. 8 can go to 15, or 8 can go to 2. Close out this quarter the right way. Give ourselves a chance. Give ourselves a chance. Hey, it's a little thing. One guy don't rotate. One guy don't talk. One guy don't gang rebound. We got to do it collectively. We got to do it as a committee. Let's go get it done.
Well, they got it done defensively, Chris, on that last sequence on defense. And that's the end of the third quarter. Sixers with a 10-point lead.
I just thought we got more aggressive, Mark. We did a better job on the boards. Our big guys are so important to us in a game like this because of Monte Ellis. Try to build a wall on him and try to keep him out of the paint as best we can. He's such an explosive player.
Speaking of your big guys building a wall, offensively, Elton Brand has given you great productivity in double-double territory. How's he done that?
He's got the heart of a lion, Mark. I mean, his hands are beat up. I mean, he's tired and everything, but you know you're always going to get the maximum effort from Elton.
Thanks, Doug.
Okay.
Good defensive play right there by Vukovic.
There's the wall Coach Collins was talking about.
Turner unable to finish at the other end. Golden State down by 10 here at the start of the fourth quarter. Mark Jones courtside along with Chris Mullin on a special night when we celebrate Wilt Chamberlain's 100 points and the 50th anniversary of that game. And you would only think it would be appropriate that Philadelphia would finally hit 100 points. Something they haven't done in 19 games. 19 straight games as Ekpe Udoh injured on the play. We take a timeout. Look at the Big Dipper, his image everywhere.